All right, so this is the end of my LA, Cali, Nevada journey. Well, no, Nevada, Vegas. You guys are gonna stay, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys need to follow all of them on Instagram. Well, shoot, by the time they see it, it'll be done.
This is true. You fucking missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. You missed it already. You need to go follow. Well, shit, I can't say it because
you gotta put that on your story now instead. So you gotta pull out the cell phone.
I need to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I love these guys. I love all of them. I love you all. Thank you for the experience, people. When are we going to Canada?
Anytime.
Anytime? Heck yeah.
There's always a place for you.
Yeah. So until next time.
Casual.
I got 4 hours to ride to LA. Woo. All right, folks. Chris and I are heading back. I'm heading back to drop this bike off. It's 115 degrees, so yeah. 115. You ready? What is up, you beautiful people, and welcome to yet another oops, I ran that, my bad, oops, well, I ran down an accident, I'm sorry, but welcome to yet another Bicasso in Cali video. I am on my way to take this Indian chieftain back that Indian so graciously allowed me to ride while I was in Cali. I wanted to briefly tell y'all about, while I'm taking this bike back, why I decided to pick the Chieftain over anything else. And what it ultimately came down to is comfort and, I guess, options. So I thought about getting an FTR, but when I factored in all of my gear, camera gear, bag, clothing, and everything, so I was going to be out here for 5 days, everything I needed, extra pair of shoes to walk in and stuff like that, which came in handy immensely. I didn't think I was going to have room for all of that on the FTR, being that I couldn't strap all of that stuff down and test it out before I got to my destination. You know, it's different when you're doing stuff at home and pulling out versus flying across the country and picking up a bike while you're out there and then strapping stuff to your bike for the first time. So being that my uncle's Chieftain was at my disposal, the 2019 Indian Chieftain with the 585 cams, I used that to my advantage, and then I tested everything out multiple times and got everything right. So as soon as I got to Indian, all I had to do was drop my stuff in the saddlebags, put my backpack on, and I was on my way, and it worked out perfectly. So when I get back to Indian, all I gotta do is take these motorcycle shoes off, switch over to my secondary shoes, and I can freshen up and change and do everything I need to do at the airport for my red-eye flight at 10:20 tonight, because I got work in the morning. I'm gonna take that HOV lane, so motorcycles can jump in this lane. But I will say overall, it was a pleasurable experience to be on this bike. This bike performed ridiculously well. It is crazy how well this bike performed for me. I really thought the 116 was going to be crazy, but honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm actually used to it now. When I got the bike, it was in standard mode to get used to it. After it took me maybe a few hours, I finally put the bike in sport mode and then change it again. And it's been in sport mode ever since, I want to say, Thursday. So I'm completely used to the 116 now. I've gotten comfortable enough to launch it, and within reason. I got comfortable enough in low speed maneuvers. Like this bike, man, I'm used to it now. It feels good. So now I think I want the 121 kit. I'm just playing, but this whole setup on this trip was perfect. Like the power band audio, the saddlebags, the 116. I didn't want for anything on this bike while I had it. And that's just straight being honest. It's not an Indian thing. It's not a Harley thing. It's straight up. I really enjoyed this bike. Then I got a chance to ride Bearded Barber with his tune and air intake and exhaust setup. It's crisp. Like I gotta tell you, I wish I had my Barber set up that way, because that little bump in power, you can feel it. Even though the Barber's already fast, you can definitely feel that little extra nudge that it had. And also, I got a chance to ride Chris's 114 Road Glide Special. So thank you to Chris for allowing me to ride his Road Glide. That is also a beast that I couldn't honestly appreciate at first. I didn't like the look of the Road Glide, but honestly, when riding it, I can see why people like it. Granted, I didn't have a chance to really get it, experience it on the highway like I have the 116 right now, but definitely I can see why people flock to the Road Glide. Now, it is a bit heavy on the sides, but you know, I'm sure you'll get used to it, because the Chieftain, even though these handlebars, you got the weight kind of, it doesn't feel like it's up top, but it gets kind of a bit difficult to maneuver sometimes in low speeds. But this whole trip has been an experience, from flying into Cali, picking up a bike from Indian, which was such a great opportunity, and I'm grateful to be in a position where I can do this kind of stuff. Hopefully this isn't the end of that. And then meeting up with my friends from Cali, from Oakland, from Oklahoma, from Canada, man, all over all over the world, man. It's freaking awesome. So it's been a great experience, and I'm glad I was able to be here and not only meet them, meet people like Full Pin Moto, Baker X Derek, Arson Rides, and many other riders. Also the people over on Instagram, all the people I can't remember, but everybody, including Chris. Shout out to Chris. Chris rode back with me from from Nevada. We ended up splitting up because I had to keep a faster pace than he wanted to at the time, or rather, because it was so damn hot. He stopped and took a break, so I kept going. But shout out to Chris, man. Chris came in Sunday morning and rode with us to Nevada. He rode with us through the Mojave Desert and experienced that 117 degree weather that we had all day. And then he experienced that same 117 degree temps with me this morning as we were making our way back from Nevada. So I'm incredibly grateful to have had you with us, man, and definitely won't be the last time we'll ride together. So I'm sure I've missed somebody, man, but Chris from Canada, shout out to you, man. Shout out to J-Fast, shout out to Bearded, shout out to Bombshell, shout out to Meatball, shout out to Kevin. Man, shout out to everybody, man. It's been a trip, man. This has been fun. But I'm 6 miles out from dropping this bike off from Indian, and Indian asked me not to film their offices, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it short. But again, I just want to thank y'all for watching and supporting this channel, because supporting this channel and supporting Meatball and J-Fast and Bearded and Bombshell, and Open Roader, Dazzle Rubberized, and Vic Knox, and supporting all of us is how we're able to get these events, how we're able to get these opportunities with companies like Indian. You know, you watch our videos and the views bring it in the comments, letting us know, you know, if we helped you, you know, decide on whether to buy a certain thing, man. That's what helps companies like Indian find us and put us on their sponsorship roster. So again, thank you for supporting all of us, because this trip was a blast. I wish more of you could have made it, but I'm glad all of you that did watch, or that do watch the videos, that did come out and say hello and speak to us and even hang out with us later on that night. And like Chris, he hit me up on Instagram and was like, yo, I'll be in Palm Springs tomorrow. I was like, well, shoot, come on in, man. And you know, he rolled up, and that was it. Also, shout out to Okie Addiction. Okie came in from Oklahoma, and his bike actually broke down on him. His bobber broke down on him. Luckily, it was something simple, but being that he was so far away from home, you know, he had to go to Indiana Redlands to get his bike situated. So shout out to Indiana Redlands for getting Okie situated, because he's back on the road and he's safe, and he's keeping on pushing, man. So shout out to Chuckster. Chuckster came out. We got to meet him and hang out with him. Warbeard, man, everybody, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm so grateful to meet all of you. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off this mic so I can focus on lane splitting. I'm gonna have a video coming out about that, if I haven't already, by the time this video posts. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching as always, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Oh no, I didn't like that. I did not like that. I gotta say, this is a fantastic way to end this trip. Going from 117 degrees down to 82. This is a fantastic way to end this trip. 100%. Fantastic way. Oh God, I don't like that. I don't like that. Come on, bud, move over. Or our mirrors go just a tip. Is this my exit? I think so.
We finally reached the end of this series, and I can definitely say it was the best one yet. But if you want to see this series from the beginning, you can click the playlist button below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching. See y'all in the next one.